All right, today I want to talk to teachers, directors, owners. Listen up. All right, teachers, your early childhood professional portfolio, what does it look like? You got one? You need one. You need one because if you're going to stick around in the early childhood educational profession, it is going to serve you well as you move possibly from employer to employer or just up the chain. So here's the deal. Get a 1/2-inch binder, put a little cover sheet on the front, and put all your trainings, your certificates, your transcripts, all of that stuff in there. Be grabbing that stuff as you complete those courses. Go take it to your employer, make a copy on their copy machine for them, all right? And then you keep the original for yourself. It's as easy as that. So that is step one. That is plan one, is that as you complete trainings, keep an original for yourself, give your employer a copy for their file so they meet licensing with their state and county and all that good stuff. And you begin to develop your own professional portfolio. This is really important. It's really easy. So transcripts goes in there, official or unofficial if you don't have the official ones. All of your mandatory trainings, all of your continuing education, your college or high school diploma, all that stuff can go in there. Letters of recommendation go in there from previous employers. Your resume goes in there, all that good stuff. Because if you show up to me, wow, look at them Corvettes. Woo-hoo. I'm traveling in southwestern Colorado right now. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you show up with that binder to me looking for work, I'll take 2 minutes, flip through there, and I'll know what you're about. You're about organization, you're about planning ahead. I can see your documented experience and those things. That's very important, very important. Okay, now, so do that. If you haven't done that, and maybe you're giving notice to your current employer, well then, do this. Follow me. Then this is the channel for you. You go. It's pretty cool, huh? Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm really talking to teachers today, and I'm talking through them to you as a director or an owner, possibly. Teachers, when you move on and transition from your current child care facility, get your staff file, get a copy of it. Just that stuff that's pertinent. Okay, here's what's pertinent in my world. All of your certifications in the last 3 years, okay? In the state of Colorado, that's what they look for. Also, any one-time certifications, like FEMA is a one-time certification, but then consider your yearly required trainings. For us, it could include mandatory reporter, could include sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS training, or shaken baby could be referred to. Also included would be standard precautions, a copy of your first aid and CPR cards, certification, and or if you have a CPR orientation, that's a thing here in Colorado, get a copy of that. If you work with infants, that could be a safe sleep training certificate. A copy of your CDA. I would ask for originals if I were you. So ask your director, your owner for the originals and leave them with a copy. It's no problem. That's all they need. They don't need color copy stuff, but you keep the originals to go in your professional early childhood portfolio, okay? Ask them for a letter of hours and get these. Here's the catch, everybody. Get this stuff before you leave. Before you leave. So when you give 2-week notice, give your employer 2-week notice, if at all possible. Then go in and ask for it then. Don't wait to leave. Get it before you walk out that door, okay? But ask them again for the letter of hours and have them break it down into ages. Think of infants and toddlers. I believe it's totally appropriate to group those together. Then group your 3 to 5 together, group your 6 to 12 together, and get or have them estimate those groups of hours, okay? Get it on their letterhead. This is something that in the state of Colorado, as per ours, we're required to do. We have 30 days to provide an exiting employee with a letter of hours. They could get written up. I could get written up if I refuse to do that. So make sure you're getting these things before you go. Okay, man, it's so important because it's so hard to reach out to an ex-employer rather, and say, hey, could you get me this? Because they're not vested maybe in you anymore, and it's going to be on their timeline. But do it when you're there. You're in the office. Maybe you don't have to go through so many corporate hoops if you work for a large company. So get those things. Get everything in your file. All your trainings that you did for the last 3 years. Those are your trainings. This takes nothing. If you need to drop them a few quarters to run copies, if that's how they run, then do that. Get it done. It's important. And then put those in your early childhood professional portfolio. And you say, well, I don't have one. Well, make one. Make one for $3. Get a 1/2-inch 3-ring binder. Put a cover page in the front. Slip it in the front. And then put your stuff in there. Your transcripts. Put your college transcripts in there. Official if you have them, unofficial if you don't. Put your high school diploma, put your college diploma if you have one in there. Put anything pertinent to you getting hired. Then you have your letters of hours in there and your trainings. I can tell you, I'm going to rephrase. I'm impressed always when someone shows up and they have that. It takes me no trouble at all. I can flip through the pages and I'm like, check, 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 got it. Great. You've got your act together. Your director letter, do you have one of those? Get that in there. So this is the shout out. Get your staff file copied and walk out that door with that before your last day. So important. I don't know why in the world an employer shouldn't give that to you. Legally, they're probably obligated. You should have access to what's in your staff file. I feel that 100%. If you need to take pictures of it, I guess if they won't copy it for you, but they got to be able to, they can't hold that from you. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. But anyway, okay. Shout out to my teachers. Get that done. And directors, owners, I would encourage you, if your staff is going to continue in early childhood, to make a copy of this stuff and send them out the door with it. That's good practice as well. All right. I hope you get this. I hope you do that. Teachers, get your stuff. Walk out the door with it, because it might be 2 years. Then you come back to the industry. But man, it'd be so nice to have that. It's valuable, and it's a great hiring tool. I can tell you, when a teacher walks in with a binder or a manila envelope or whatever, and they've got these trainings in place and done in letters of hours, that speaks volumes to me.
Turn left on State Highway 184.
All right, 2 miles, I'm going to turn left. But it speaks volumes, and it helps me validate their experience. It helps me understand, hey, this person's quite organized and thoughtful planner, so I could use one of those in the classroom, right? So that might get you an extra 50 cents or an extra $1 of income on your initial starting wage. So make sure you grab that stuff, ladies. All right, that's it. That's a wrap. And I hope you're not going anywhere. But when you do, make sure you grab your staff files and take them with you out the door. All right, guys. Thanks for following along. Make sure you jump on the channel, subscribe. Lots of good information for all professionals in early childhood, whether you're brand new or whether you're about to retire, Cellular Center, and everything in between. I want to speak to you. Thanks. Have a marvelous day.